Anytime I'm spending a full day at Disney World, I always bring a backpack with me to carry my essential Disney items, and today I want to share with you how exactly I pack and what I pack in my Disney park bag. I pack a lot of essentials in my Disney park bag, and there's a very strategic and particular way that I like to pack my bag so that way I can find all of my essential items as easy as possible and make it work for me throughout the day. Now, when it comes to the bag that I like to use when going to Disney World, typically I always use some type of Loungefly bag. I love using Loungefly backpacks for numerous reasons. They are very comfortable bags to use at the Disney parks. They are the perfect size to hold essential Disney items. And of course, as you can see, they are Disney themed, so they add a little bit of Disney style to your wardrobe. I'll usually use the standard mini backpack size backpack, but they also do have much larger size backpacks, which are great for a full day at the theme parks that carry even more essentials that you may have. Just for a quick size comparison, you can see that the Rex bag here is a lot larger than the standard mini backpack. It is a lot wider and taller, which is nice because it can hold a lot more essentials that you may have if you are bringing a family or if you have a lot more things you want to pack for the park. I've got all my essential items ready because I'm headed to Magic Kingdom tomorrow, so let's show you exactly how and what I pack in the park bag. To start, I'm going to show you exactly what I like to pack in the mini front pocket here. When it comes to Loungefly bags, also, there are a couple of things that I look for in a Loungefly bag that I like to use for the parks. I always like to make sure that they have the side pockets here on the side because I like putting my portable charger and my phone inside of there whenever I get on and off rides. And then I also like to have this front pocket here in front of the backpack because I like to put some smaller essential items that I frequently use when at the parks. The front pocket here is for all of the essential items that I use frequently throughout the day at Disney World, and it's nice packing your bag in a very organized way so that way you know where everything is at, so that way you don't have to waste time trying to find things throughout the day. The first thing I always keep in my front pocket is my wallet because I use this whenever at the parks to buy food or merchandise that I might want at the park, so it's nice having it in the front pocket here that I can easily access it. Second thing, of course, are my keys. I always keep those in the front so that way I know where they're at, so that way I can get home at the end of the night. Chapstick is another essential that I find that I always want whenever I am at the parks, and whenever I don't have it, I realize how much I really like to use it at the parks, and I always keep it in the front pocket as well, like I said, for easy access. I bring a portable charger with me to the Disney parks. That is absolutely essential when you go to Disney World. And the thing you'll also need is a charging cord, and I always keep the charging cord in the front here because the battery pack that I will show you is quite large and it goes on the inside of the backpack here, but I like putting the cord inside of the little pocket here because it protects it. I know that it won't get damaged inside of the bag, and it's easier just to find whenever it's in the front pocket. As you can see, I have longer hair, and I always like bringing a hair tie with me or having it on hand when in the parks, especially during the summertime. It gets very hot. I like to pull up my hair, or whenever I go on rides, I like to pull my hair up so that way it doesn't get knotty and tangled whenever I get off of the ride. Usually I start my day with my hair down, so I like having the hair tie just in the front pockets. That way I know where it's at and I don't have to wonder where it is in the bag. My magic band is something that I usually have on my wrist whenever I am getting ready to go to the parks, but in case that I don't, I always keep it on the front pocket here so it's easy and quick to find, and whenever I am going into the parking booth, it's easy that I can pull it out and have it scanned to get through to parking. So that was a lot of items, but as you can see, it is all fit nicely inside of the front pocket here, and it zips very nicely as well, and it all fits perfectly inside of this front little pocket, and I know where everything is at, and it's easy to find my frequently used items at Disney World. Now we'll get into exactly how and what I pack in the much larger portion of the backpack. The nice thing about Loungeflies is they look like smaller backpacks, and they definitely are, but they actually have a lot of space to put items in, which as you can see, there's a lot that fits in the front pockets. I like the side pockets for extra storage space, and then also the inside holds a lot of items, and let's show you what we put in there. I said before, but I am very strategic about how I like to pack my park bags, and as you may have seen in previous videos, I love packing snacks with me whenever I go to the Disney parks, and whenever I pack snacks, especially when I use my Loungefly bags, I really like to take good care of my park bags, and whenever I do that and I bring snacks with me, I always like to put all of my snacks in a Walmart bag or some type of grocery bag. So with that being said, the first thing that I'll put inside of the bag are the snacks that I bring to the park. And if you're interested in the snacks that I like to bring, I'll link a video up here. But the snacks go first inside of the bag, and that is what goes on the bottom, and then I start to layer things on the top. The other thing that I like to bring along with snacks is my own bottle of water. It gets very expensive buying water at Disney World, and there's numerous places that you can fill up a bottle of water. You can go to quick service restaurants to get nice cold glasses of water that you can put in a refillable water bottle. And it's absolutely essential that you stay hydrated when you're in the park. So I always like to have a water bottle on hand with me. And so what I'll do with the water bottle is I will put it right inside on one of the sides of the backpack. I put that on the one side of the Loungefly bag, and it kind of goes in between the snacks that I have packed. This may be a personal thing, but I always like to have access to a hairbrush so I can brush my hair. For whatever reason, I find that it's like refreshing and it kind of recharges me. So I have this little mini Mickey hairbrush that I put inside of the larger part of my backpack. It's just a small little thing that is nice and essential for me, so that way I can brush my hair after a ride or just freshen up in the bathroom, and it fits nicely inside of the backpack and it doesn't take up a ton of space. Now to get into the two essentials that really dictate why I pack my park bags in this way, and the two essentials that I am mainly talking about here are umbrellas and portable chargers. Now here's the thing, when you go through security at Disney World, there are a couple of items that always set off the metal detectors whenever you are actually trying to get into the parks. And once you have your park bag all packed the way you know where all of your items are at, the last thing you would want is for somebody to have to go in there and pull everything out and look inside your bag for the bag check. And so to avoid having security go through your bag, there's a way that you can pack your bag and take out some essentials so that way you don't have to have that happen. Some common items that set off the alarm are portable chargers, umbrellas, eyeglasses case, and phones. Now typically I always have my phone out and in my hands anyway, but my portable charger and my umbrella are two things that I always have in my backpack. And since I have had these items go off numerous times in the metal detector and I absolutely don't like going through the bag checks, I always bring these items out before going through security and holding them in my hands, so that way security can see what I have and they don't have to go through my bag because it doesn't get set off during the metal detectors. So with that, what I like to do is I like to make sure that my portable charger and my umbrella are at the top of my backpack, because it will be very easy for me to take these out whenever I'm going through security. And this umbrella that I have is quite large, but it still fits in the Loungefly bag here, and I pack it similar to the way that I packed my water bottle, sort of on the one side of the bag, and then I'll put the umbrella on the other side here. And then in the middle of the bag, I'll put my portable charger also on top, so that way I have easy access to it, so when I go through security, I don't have to fish around and try to figure out where it's at. Then the last essential that I always like to have in my park bag that usually I am wearing anyhow, but is essential to have on hand, are sunglasses. And if I'm going on a ride or I'm in a building and I don't need to wear the sunglasses, I always like having them on the top of my bag so that way they don't get damaged and I can find them easily, so whenever I go back outside I can put them on. So to recap, I put all of my frequently used items in the front pouch here, and then you can see everything else fits right on the inside of the backpack here, and it's able to nicely zip up, and it is the perfect size for a Disney park bag, and all of my essentials fit inside of the bag. Now there are so many essentials that you can bring with you to Disney World to help improve your trip, and if you're looking for more essentials that you may want to consider having on hand at Disney World, you can check out this video here, as well as another video here that will help you with the best way to pack when going to Disney World. I hope this helped you when packing your Disney park bag, and we'll see you in the next video. See you guys!